Some residents in Tempe expressing concern over a network of surveillance cameras that can find you all over the valley.
Yeah, and they're called flock cameras, and they're not the typical red light camera. They collect and then share your data. Fox 10's Ashlie Rodriguez is live to explain why many want the contract with the company to end. Ashlie.
Yes, so the people I spoke to today say that these cameras are a part of a rapidly growing AI surveillance network. And as you mentioned, they don't just collect your data when you commit a crime like running a red light or stealing a car. They collect your data all the time. And they don't just share that data with law enforcement agencies. They can share it with private companies, businesses, HOAs, anyone who subscribes to Flock services.
My name is Bobby Nichols. I'm a Tempe resident of 25 years.
Bobby Nichols stands before the Tempe City Council, hoping to call attention to the city's numerous flock cameras, a system intended to capture a vehicle's fingerprint and share the information in the name of solving crimes.
This is a clear abuse of our sensitive and personally identifying information.
Nichols, now a candidate for city council, says the cameras that are in nearly every state are used by thousands of police departments and businesses.
They capture every single car that passes by. They capture information about the make and model of the car, the license plate, who's driving the car, age, name, race, information like that, down to bumper stickers.
Flock has recently partnered with Ring doorbell cameras, adding even more information to their database. He says to sell and use to train their future AI models. Flock says it does not sell data without consent from the customer. But when the customer is police departments or businesses, it's not clear where your personal information will end up.
Flock can record different meetings that people go to, medical or religious institutions, and can build out basically an individual schedule based on tracking where their vehicle goes.
In a statement to Fox 10, Flock pointed to agencies collaborating with Homeland Security in Michigan to crack open an online child sex trafficking ring. But citizens point to other examples of personal data being shared.
And in one case, there was a woman who attempted to get an abortion out of state in Texas, and Texas used Flock's database to track her around the country.
Flock disputes that, saying Texas authorities use their system to assist a missing persons case, not an abortion enforcement case. But I'm told the larger issue with having these cameras in cities throughout the valley is the lack of transparency. A number of valley area cities have opted out of sharing the data collected, but there is concern Flock has built in a back door where subscribers, including ICE, can still access the personal information of millions of unaware people.
So it's a real concern of who is accessing data that is stored by Flock and for what reason. It's a real concern on our right to privacy.
Tempe responded to this story, writing in an email, the data collected is secure, confidential, and automatically deleted after 30 days unless it's part of an active investigation. To maintain community security, the number and locations of these cameras are kept confidential. Citizens groups and Nichols are working now to try to get this discussion on the agenda of city councils in Scottsdale and Tempe. We'll send it back to you in the studio.